I am just going to make this short and sweet. I had just started recording something. I basically was blabbering for the last, I don't even know, it probably would have been like 30 minutes. If I would have continued with that video that I was just recording, it would have been a 50-minute video, and I don't need to do that again. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am 5 weeks out from the Charlotte Cup. It is Tuesday, March the 5th, which is absolutely insane that it's March. Where has the time gone? Time is crazy. Like, if you really think about it, how fast time goes by is so insane. I did my 5-week check-in with my coach on Saturday. To be honest, last week was not that great. I was not at my best. It has been great being home. So I've not been traveling for work for the last week or so. And that's been awesome. Whenever I'm home, I feel like things run a lot more smoothly. Like, my training is a lot better whenever I'm working out at my home gym where I'm the most comfortable. Like, I always have the best workouts there. I have the best fasted cardio in the morning whenever I'm upstairs doing my like incline treadmill walk, whatever. Like, when I can basically like get out of bed and go up there and get it going, like get in the zone and start my day. Like, it's the best. Making my breakfast at home, like being able to do my daily devotional and my like gratitude jar and stuff like that. Like, it's just the best start to my day. Being able to sleep in my own bed, I'm getting like the best rest, having the best start to my day. And so I feel like the day is going a lot smoother, right? Like being from home or being home. So that's amazing. That has been great for the last week or so. I've gotten so much rest since I've been home, and I've really kind of just been chilling. Like, I've been working from home, going to the gym, making TikToks and stuff like that, like editing videos and trying to rest as much as possible and really keep my body as de-stressed as, I don't know, the least amount of stress as possible on my body, because a stressed, lean body does not look good. And I have noticed, my coach has noticed, whenever I do my check-ins with him, I feel like whenever I am well rested, it definitely shows on my physique. Like, I look a lot better. So these last 5 weeks, I'm trying to be very mindful of that and make sure that I am well rested. So being home, everything's been going great. The only thing that has not been going great is last week was supposed to be my time of the month. I lost my cycle for the month of February. That was the first time that had happened, which is to be expected for women. Whenever you get down to like a certain percentage of body fat, it can be common for you to lose your cycle. So that was to be expected, and I did. But I feel like I still had some of the symptoms. Like, I don't know, I was craving things all week. And that could have been several things. Could have been like PMS symptoms. It could have been the fact that I was at home, and like whenever I'm traveling, I measure out all of my food. So I have just enough food for what I'm supposed to eat. There's no extras for me to snack on. But whenever I'm home and I'm working, and the kitchen is right around the corner, and I can easily go in there and get some extra chicken and rice, or whenever I'm like making my meals, I can like scoop some extra chicken and rice, go snack on some blueberries, some almond butter, a little bit of extra almond butter. Like, I was fucking up all last week. And also some mental things, like I have said several times in previous videos, like whenever I'm feeling emotional, like angry, upset, whatever, like my vice is food. Like, it makes me, I don't know, trigger something where I think I need particularly sweets. But so it could have been all of those things. But I say all that to say, all last week I was snacking and like eating extra shit. Also, the fact that like this whole me being ahead of schedule thing, my coach telling me that kind of fucks with me a little bit, because I'm like, well, if I'm ahead of schedule, like I can afford some extra chicken and rice, right? So I was nibbling on things all week. I also, Rule 1 had like this awesome sale where if you spend a certain amount of money, then you got like some free protein bars. So whenever they mailed me those, I was like, okay, obviously I have to try them. And they were amazing. So I had one of those. They also sent me some samples of oatmeal, the banana nut oatmeal, whatever the fuck it was. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. But I had that. Wasn't supposed to have that. So I am not proud of fucking up. Okay. I always remember that quote, you will not be proud of the corners you cut. Like, even though I'm ahead of schedule and maybe those things weren't extremely detrimental to my progress so far, or whatever, for this prep, I still am not proud that I did that. And I am proud that I was honest with my coach about it. And instead of trying to like, you know, run it down with extra cardio or whatever, like I would have done in the past, or lied about it, or lied about my weigh in or whatever. I was just very upfront with my coach about everything that I had done wrong, like how I had fucked up. And he did say, please don't overthink this. Like, you're doing fine, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, like, get your shit together, like get back on track. So it wasn't, like I said, I don't think it was like extremely detrimental to my progress or anything. I definitely noticed whenever I did my check-in on Saturday, I was more bloated. Like, I feel like it always shows in my stomach. And that could have also been from like PMS symptoms as well. Whenever I'm PMSing, and then I tend to hold extra water weight. So all of those things could have gone into it. The reason that I'm telling you any of this, number one, because I've been in previous videos talking about like sticking to my meal plan 100% and like how I was so proud of that. So I feel like whenever I'm not, I want to be honest about that. And also, anytime I watch people's prep videos, like prep series or whatever, for the most part, I haven't seen very many videos where people talk about fucking up. And so I don't know if they just don't. Like, I don't know if everybody is just 100% always on their game whenever they're this close. And I probably should be, obviously. Like, I know what the fuck I should be doing. I just need to do it. And like stop making excuses and like stop bullshitting. Okay? So I don't know if everybody is just like better than me and like they don't fuck up like that, but I wanted to be honest about all along in this series, like where I'm at with everything and you know, how I've been doing. And I feel like I would be lying to be like, everything's going amazing. Like, I'm sticking to everything 100%, knowing damn well that I cheated all last week. Like, and like I said, didn't do anything crazy outside of what I like would have, anything outside of what I was supposed to be eating besides the protein bar and the protein oatmeal or whatever. But like, everything else was just things that were already on my meal plan. I was just eating extra, but still, like, it's not cool. Anyways, I'm feeling great this week, okay? I got my shit together. I think most of that was mental. Like, the hardest part about this entire prep has been the mindset, like the challenge, the mental challenge. But it also has been the greatest blessing for me. Like, I feel like in a lot of ways it has saved me. That's what I started talking about in this video that I was just recording, and I was getting emotional, like talking about like where I'm at in my life. And like, I've talked about my struggle with like anxiety and depression and stuff, but I haven't talked about why. Like, I've mentioned some things, but like, I have not been honest about, like, I've talked about external things that have happened that have like made me anxious and sad and like depressed at times, but I haven't like openly taken the accountability for the things, like personally, like the things that I have done, the ugly parts of myself that I see, like the things that I've done and how those things have made me like anxious and depressed or whatever. And I think probably a lot of that has been denial and just not wanting to like acknowledge it, like running from those things. And like, that's probably why I always am feeling like I need to be doing more, like why I'm so motivated to like always be pushing for more and more and more, because it's like I feel like I have to be good enough. Like, it's like I'm running from this person that I was, and like the things that I had done, and like just where I was at, and like the person that I was not proud to be. Like, looking back on that person, like I hate that person, and like it's like I want to get as far away from that person as I possibly can. Fuck. I don't know. I've just felt very dude, I don't even know. I've been struggling a lot. Like, I feel really fucking lost. Like, just where I'm at in life right now. I was just making a whole other video about that, but I feel like it's like it would be a 50-minute video. And we don't need another one of those. I do feel like it's stuff that I need to talk about at some point. As long as I'm being fully transparent. But I will say, like, in general, I've just been extremely lost in life right now. Like, with where I'm at and where my life is heading, what I'm doing. And I also am dealing with, like, I'm working through those things in therapy of like just trying to learn more about myself and why I am the way that I am. Like, there's some things that have been, I think I talked about it a little bit in a previous video, but somebody that I'm close to or that I like have a close, I don't know, relationship with. Somebody that's like pretty influential in my life right now. And I have, in some of my interactions with this person, like, this person is important to me, like, important in my life, but I have a lot of, I don't know, resentment and like I get triggered, so to speak. And I'm like, where is that coming from? And like, that's something that, not with that person specifically, but just trying to work through, like, obviously that's something that's very personal to me, and like trying to work through why I'm feeling triggered by certain things. And I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I've worked through a lot of the things, the external things in my life, and like the things that have happened to me that have affected me, the, you know, way that I communicate, the way that I form relationships, just the way that I am today. But I have not taken the accountability to talk about the things like that I've done personally. And that's something that I'm trying to like work through right now because I have to. And again, that's part of it. Like, maybe someday whenever I do a whole video, when I talk about why I'm feeling all of this right now, like why I'm being triggered, like the resentment that I'm feeling and like where all of that is stemming from, because it goes back to like a dark place. And that's really where all of this comes from. Like, my whole getting into fitness to begin with, my motivation, like the place that I go to when I'm working out, when I'm training, like why I'm able to train like a fucking monster sometimes, like the place that I'm going to mentally is like back to this person that I did not like being, that I'm like trying to get away from or trying to like become better than. So in a lot of ways, this prep has been good because it's given me an outlet as I'm working through those things. Like, whenever I'm doing my training sessions and I'm thinking about this shit, I feel like I'm having amazing fucking workouts. It's like, I don't know, just feels powerful. And like, I feel like I process things through emotion, and like that has been amazing. But it also, there's certain things that I'm dealing with in this prep that have been such a challenge to me mentally and emotionally, like especially emotionally. So yeah, like my body physically, I feel amazing. The thing that has been the hardest has been my mindset. And I wouldn't even say staying motivated. Like, for the most part, I've always been motivated. Like, there hasn't been a time where I've been like, I don't feel like doing this. Like, I've been excited to go to the gym every day. I fasted cardio in the morning. Like, maybe sometimes that's hard, especially if I have to get up, like I have an earlier start to the day or something like that. And like getting up in the morning and like, maybe I want to hold on to the freaking rails and I'm like, stop it. Apparently you lose like 30% of your body weight whenever you do that. So yeah, I mean, that maybe has been a little, I can't even say like a challenge though, because honestly, like 99.8% of the time, I feel like I've been motivated, like every single time. But some of the things I'm having to deal with, like I said, where I'm feeling triggered, I just can't even share too much right now. And I don't even know why I'm recording this. I'm basically recording this because I was trying to put a video out every single week of this prep. So this is 5 weeks out. I'm 5 weeks out. My 5-week check-in with my coach I did on Saturday. Did I mention I was a little bit bloated? I think I already said all of that. I also did a check-in with my coach this morning. He changed my meal plan this morning. My cardio has still stayed the same, still doing 60 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. My training split has stayed the same. Everything's like going very smooth. I feel like for the most part, my posing's getting a lot better. I've been practicing my posing a lot. And I've been trying to give my body like a lot of rest right now and keep the overall stress of my body as low as possible. Because truthfully, like I've been struggling a lot. I don't even want to say mentally. Because I feel strong. Like, I'll just say emotionally. Like, that makes me want to cry to say that. I can't say that I'm struggling mentally because I feel like I've been very strong and I feel like I have a very strong reason why. And like I said, I'm always motivated and I know that like I'm doing this for a reason. I know that all of this is for like a greater purpose than I can even imagine right now. Like I know I'm working towards something so much bigger. And like I said, I'm not even tired yet. Like I just want to keep fucking going. Like, but emotionally, I'm not in the best place, maybe. And that can be hard like that. I'm sure is not optimal for my body. So I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck the purpose of this is. I guess basically just because I said I was going to put a video out every single week. I really wanted to do this series also for myself. So like I could go back and look on it and like it's kind of like a digital diary for me. Like, is digital the right word? A video diary for me. Like I can go back years from now and have some little summary from every week of this prep. Like my first real prep. I'm considering this like my first real prep where I'm like, I actually am like part of the game plan, okay? Because last time I was just following blindly. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Now I'm like, I know what we're doing. I thought it would be cool to like have this series or whatever, mostly for myself more than anything. But I said I would put something out every single week. I was working on editing this really cute video. And honestly, I had all weekend to do it because I was just doing nothing, like giving myself time to rest. I had plenty of time while I was sitting on my ass to be editing this video. That would be cute. And I'm still going to put it out, but I'm only like a fourth of the way done because it was taking me forever because I was trying to make it cute and everything. And I just felt like it honestly wasn't very representative of like where I'm at right now because to be honest, like I feel so fucking lost right now, like in my life. And prep wise, everything's amazing. But like personally, a lot of times, like every day I get up and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, thank God I have prep to focus on. And like, I have a reason to get up, not just a reason to get up today, but like something to do immediately after I get out of bed. Like get up and do my fasted cardio. Because if not, I would probably like lay in bed and cry and be like, well, what the fuck am I doing today? Like there's so many things that I'm so unsure about. Like, I'm pretty sure about my career for the most part, but like, there's always some uncertainty with that. Like, whenever you're working for other people, like, you never know like the job market, the economy, the whatever. So like, for the most part, I feel secure about that. But like, just like where I'm at, what I'm doing, like, I always feel like I'm being called to be doing something more than what I'm doing. But like, what the fuck is that? And like, I'm a woman. Is my biological clock ticking? Like, I'm supposed to want to be a wife, but like, do I want to be a wife? Like, would I even be a good wife? I don't know. Honestly, if you were to ask me right now, I'd be like, no, I really don't think I would be. Like, for the right person or like whenever I'm in love, I'm like, I'll do anything. Like, but like right now, like, what does a good relationship look like? Like, what am I feel like I'm so fucking lost about so many things. And that's basically where I'm at. I'm struggling. So thank God for prep. So this is 5 weeks out. I'll be back next week. I'll hopefully have a way better video. I'll do something a lot cooler this week. I'll get my shit together. Like, I'm just so confused about my life, to be honest. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm supposed to want. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm supposed to be doing something more than like what I'm doing. I don't know exactly what that looks like. I know I'm like, okay, like put it in God's hand. Like I'll follow like the plan that God has for me. But I'm like, where are you telling me to go? Like, I think you're saying this way, but like, is this right? Can you like send a sign or like a GPS or something? Like, am I going the right way? So yeah, that's where I'm at this week. I'm sorry this is kind of just a fucking mess and like probably a waste of your time, but I'll be back next week. Hopefully next week will be better. I'll be 4 weeks out. I'll have a much better update. I'm going to be good this week. I can say that. I'm back on my shit. I've been following my diet 100% ever since I had the conversation with my coach on Friday where I told him that I messed up. I've been following everything 100%. I'm going to start the new meal plan tomorrow. So I'm excited to see how my body responds to that. And I will give you some updates next week. Thank you. If you made it this far, God bless you. Like, thank you for listening to me blabber. And I promise the next one will be better, but I don't know. I'm doing my best, okay? Hopefully the next one will be better. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Oh, I colored my hair. I don't know if you can tell. Kind of looks bad right now because I just came from the gym, but it's darker. It looks a lot better whenever it's done. So yeah, I'll be back next week. It'll be a lot better. I love you. Have an amazing day, night, week, whatever. In case someone has told you that today I love you, except I already did just say I love you. I love you twice. See you next week.